Okay, there's something kind of surprising I've noticed over the past few months, and I feel it's important to talk about it today. You see, many women in their 30s, 40, 50s and beyond carry around a significant misconception when it comes to dating younger men. And if you fall into that age group, let me be upfront with you. This belief might be the #1 thing holding you back in your dating life. It's the reason you may be feeling stuck or single right now. It's the reason you're not connecting with younger, vibrant men who would genuinely want to be with you. So in today's video, I'm going to challenge that false belief and set the record straight once and for all. And more importantly, I'm going to share with you 6 powerful, easy to use ways to attract a younger man without needing to change who you are or pretend to be someone you're not. And the best part? These 6 strategies will help you overcome any social stigma around age gap relationships. When you apply them, you'll find that younger men won't just become open to dating you, they'll be drawn to you. They'll crave you because you bring something to the table that younger women simply can't. I just ask that you pay attention. Watch until the end, and trust me, I'll show you exactly how it works. My name is Amelia, and from now on, I'll be your personal dating guide. Every single week, I share the real, no fluff, insider tips on what men truly want. Not what they say they want, but what actually creates that deep, gut-level attraction. Plus, I give you instant actionable methods to win over any man you desire, even the ones you think are out of your league. So, if you're serious about transforming your dating life, hit that subscribe button right now, turn on notifications, and let's get you the love life you deserve. Alright, now let's get to the heart of why you're here. Here's the big misconception I want to clear up. Many older women, whether they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, or even 60s, think that their age automatically makes them less attractive to younger men. They assume younger men see them as too old, too set in their ways, or too far removed from what's cool. But here's the truth. Your age can actually be your biggest advantage if you know how to use it. Younger men, especially those who are emotionally mature, are biologically and psychologically wired to be drawn to certain qualities that older women tend to have. Traits like confidence, emotional maturity, stability, and experience. These qualities are magnetic to younger men. In fact, studies have shown that younger men often fantasize about older women, not just for the physical aspect, but because they are drawn to the sense of confidence and emotional depth that older women bring to the table. And no, I'm not just talking about the stereotype of the cougar or the sugar mama. I'm talking about genuine attraction to a woman who has her life together, who carries herself with grace and poise, and who knows exactly what she wants. A woman who's not afraid to take charge and claim what she desires. That image is incredibly attractive to younger men, and if you can tap into that energy, you'll see them flocking toward you. Now here's the catch. Older women are only attractive to younger men when they match their fantasy. What do I mean by that? Most younger men imagine older women as being more confident, more self-assured, more grounded, and more experienced than women their own age. They picture a woman who knows herself, who's emotionally stable, who can engage in meaningful conversations, and who can hold her own in any situation. That image alone is incredibly seductive to a younger man. So if you as an older woman can present yourself with that energy, if you can own your confidence, your experience, and your assertiveness, then yes, younger men will absolutely be drawn to you. Even if you think you're too old or that they're too young, it's entirely possible. It happens all the time. Now here are 6 powerful, proven ways to activate that attraction in younger men. These are ways to naturally show your confidence and make them see you as the strong, attractive, and emotionally desirable older woman they secretly crave. Let's dive into the first one. Make strong eye contact. This might sound simple, but it's everything. When you avoid eye contact, you send the message that you're unsure of yourself, insecure, or disconnected. And to a man, that translates to not confident, not a leader, and not attractive. But when you hold eye contact for just a few seconds, it shows certainty. It shows that you're comfortable with who you are and where you are. It makes you appear present and engaged, and that's incredibly alluring. They don't look around nervously when they speak. They look directly into the eyes of the person they're talking to. That alone is incredibly magnetic, and yes, it works even if you're not James Bond. That gaze, that confidence, it creates a connection, a moment that feels intimate, even without words. Now, let's talk about nicknames. This is such a fun and often underestimated move. Giving her a nickname that's playful and original is such a great way to stand out. Maybe she talks a lot, call her Chatterbox. Maybe she has a sweet smile, Dimples. Or maybe she's quirky, call her Wackadoodle. Yes, someone actually used that and it worked. The key here is that nicknames show you're paying attention, that you're playful, and that you don't take everything too seriously. It's a way of making her feel special, like she stands out to you. Even better, this can quickly turn into a private inside joke, creating intimacy faster than anything else. But a word of warning, don't overuse it. The charm lies in the surprise. Use it sparingly, always with a smile. Next, let's talk about playful judgment. This is a game changer. Too often, people try too hard to impress. They act like salespeople, constantly qualifying themselves, saying things like, I'm successful, I work out, I'm really respectful. But that comes off as desperate. It screams, please like me. So what do women actually want? They don't want to be impressed. They want to be intrigued, challenged, and engaged. That's why playful judgment works so well. Here's how it works. You notice something she says or does, then make a light-hearted, exaggerated judgment about it. It's not serious, it's not insulting, it's teasing. For example, if she orders a martini, you could say, one of those fancy high-money girls, huh? Or, if she tells you she loves reading fantasy novels, you could respond with a grin, so you're a closet nerd, I knew it. You're not actually judging her, you're just playing. This flips the script. Instead of trying to win her over, you're evaluating her. It shows you have standards. You're not trying to be liked. You're already confident in your own value. This creates emotional friction, the kind of playful tension that makes attraction come alive. Trust me, women love it because now they want to prove themselves to you. Next up, use small disagreements. A lot of men think the best way to get a woman to like them is to agree with everything she says. I love sushi. Oh, me too. I hate loud music. Same here. I'm really into astrology. Wow, I totally believe in that too. Stop. If you agree with everything, it feels like you're just trying to win her approval. Nothing kills attraction faster than that. Instead, you want to be authentic, a man who can hold his own in a conversation. So don't be afraid to disagree. The key is to do it with calmness and curiosity. You're not trying to argue. You're showing you have your own thoughts and are not afraid to express them. For example, if she says, I love electronic music, you could respond, interesting. I've never really been into that genre. What is it about it that you like? Boom, you've disagreed, but in a respectful and open way. Or if she says her favorite movie is Titanic, you could tease her by saying, Titanic? Really? So you're one of those hopeless romantics, huh? Watch her giggle, blush, and try to explain herself. Suddenly, you're no longer just another guy. You're someone she feels something for. And that emotion is what creates real connection. Finally, initiate physical touch early and appropriately. This one is crucial. Many people avoid touch in the early stages because they're afraid it'll be creepy or weird. Yes, if done incorrectly, it can be. But when done right, touch is one of the most powerful tools in human connection. Why? Because touch builds trust faster than words. It triggers oxytocin, the bonding chemical. It creates comfort. It signals boldness. So, how do you do it? Start small. Start platonically. Shake his hand with genuine warmth when you meet. Lightly touch his arm or shoulder if he says something funny. Give a quick high five if you agree on something. Brush against his side as you lean in slightly to speak. These tiny touches communicate that you're comfortable in your own skin and not afraid of physical closeness. And once he accepts these touches, it opens the door to more affectionate ones later, holding hands, hugs, or even escalating intimacy with his consent and enthusiasm. The bottom line is, if you wait too long to break the touch barrier, he may start seeing you as just a friend, and once that happens, it's hard to go back. So, be bold, but respectful. Be smooth, and always read his comfort level. Next, lead the conversation. This is where most people miss the mark. They start a conversation, ask a couple of questions, and then pause, expecting the other person to carry the conversation. But if you want to stand out, you need to take the lead, especially early on. That means you ask thoughtful, interesting questions, share personal stories, share humor, and make observations. You need to move from topic to topic smoothly. In other words, you steer the ship. Why is this so important? Because when you lead the conversation, it signals emotional maturity and confidence. People, especially younger men, feel at ease around women who can lead a conversation. It allows them to open up, laugh, get curious, and feel like they're truly interacting, not just going through an awkward back and forth. And I know what you're thinking, but what if I run out of things to say? You're not alone in feeling this way, which is exactly why I created a free training video on something called conversation threading. It's a simple 8-minute masterclass that teaches you how to keep a conversation flowing effortlessly, how to create chemistry, and how to build a natural connection even if you're shy, introverted, or simply out of practice. This video has helped hundreds of women, and I'm confident it'll help you too. You'll find the link to watch it for free in the description below, or if you're on the screen, just click here and it'll take you there. Trust me, if you want to talk to men in a way that feels natural, powerful, and confident, you need to watch that video. Let's wrap this up beautifully. If you're serious about dating high-quality younger men, and if you're tired of feeling invisible, awkward, or like your best days are behind you, they're not. Now is the time to change how you see yourself. Here's the truth most women never hear. It's not about your looks. It's not about your age. It's not even about your job or bank account. It's about your presence, your confidence, and your leadership. When you understand how to show up as an emotionally strong, grounded woman, others feel it. It doesn't matter if he's 25 and you're 45. When a man feels your authentic energy, calm assertiveness, and real confidence, he will be drawn to you in ways that defy logic. He'll overlook the age gap, ignore the judgment from others, and feel safe, desired, and respected in your presence. So go back through this video, watch it again if you need to. Practice the 6 tools I gave you today. Make strong, intentional eye contact. Give him a playful nickname that's just for him. Use light-hearted judgment to tease and challenge him. Disagree calmly to show that you're not seeking approval. Break the touch barrier early in safe, confident ways. And most importantly, lead the conversation like a woman who knows her worth. Do these things, not just once, but consistently, and you'll become the type of woman younger men naturally desire. Not because you're pretending to be someone else, but because you're finally owning who you are. And remember, confidence isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. You don't need to have the perfect body, the perfect life, or the perfect lines. You just need to show up, grounded, real, and certain. Now, if this video resonated with you, I want you to do 2 simple things. First, hit that like button to let me know this spoke to you and to help others find it. Second, subscribe and turn on notifications, because every week I'll share more tools, insights, and real conversations to help you master your dating life and reconnect with your feminine energy. Oh, and don't forget to check out my free 8-minute video on conversation threading. That video alone will completely transform how you talk to men, how you hold their attention, and how easily you can build attraction in just one conversation. The women who win in dating today, they're not the youngest or the richest. They're the ones who know how to connect, how to show up with courage, confidence, and charm. And you, my friend, can absolutely be one of them. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. That alone tells me something powerful about you. I'll see you next week with more real talk, more strategies, and more wins. Until then, stay bold, stay grounded, and go after what you want. You've got this. Now, let's dive into the next important aspect. Embrace your experience. One thing that sets older women apart is the wisdom and life experience they bring. Young men are often drawn to women who have lived life, learned from it, and carry a certain kind of understanding and grace. They admire the confidence that comes from knowing who you are and what you want. You've had experiences, both good and bad, and these have shaped you into the woman you are today. There's a quiet strength that comes with age, and when you lean into that, it's magnetic. The key here is to stop apologizing for your age or acting like it's something you need to hide. Own it. Your experiences make you more interesting, and they make you someone worth learning from. Be unapologetically yourself. The more authentic you are, the more you'll attract people who truly appreciate you for who you are. Younger men want to be with someone who is comfortable in her own skin. Someone who is secure enough to not pretend to be something she's not. And while confidence is important, so is vulnerability. Being emotionally available and honest about your feelings will open doors to deeper connections. Remember, the right person will see the real you and fall for it. Guys, this one is essential. While a little teasing and playful banter can be fun, when it comes to dating, honesty is key. Older women often have a better grasp of themselves and what they want. So don't feel the need to play it cool or pretend to be disinterested. Be upfront about your intentions and communicate openly. Men appreciate this clarity and are drawn to women who know what they want and are not afraid to go after it. Know your worth. This is a huge one. The older you get, the more you understand that you're worth so much more than just a superficial connection. Young men will be attracted to this sense of self-worth because it radiates self-respect and a sense of independence. You know what you bring to the table, and that makes you incredibly attractive. You don't need to settle for less than you deserve, and when you stop settling, you start attracting what you truly want. Be open to new experiences. Dating younger men doesn't mean you need to completely change who you are. But it does mean being open to new experiences and perspectives. They might introduce you to new interests, music, movies, or ways of thinking. Embrace this as a fun, refreshing aspect of your connection. You bring wisdom, and they bring energy. Together, this creates a beautiful dynamic. As we wrap this up, remember that age is just a number when it comes to attraction and connection. Your presence, confidence, and emotional maturity are what truly matter, not the number of candles on your birthday cake. When you show up as the strong, grounded woman you are, younger men will take notice. It's not about pretending to be someone else or fitting into a mold. It's about being authentic and owning who you are, imperfections and all. By applying these tools, you'll naturally draw the attention of younger men who are looking for exactly what you have to offer. And when you do, you'll find that not only will your dating life transform, but so will your sense of self-worth and empowerment. So, take these tips and use them to step into your power. Continue to practice being present, confident, and playful. And as you do, remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and connection at every age. The best is yet to come. Thank you for taking the time to watch and read through this. You've taken the first step towards a more fulfilling, empowered dating life. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And remember, you can always come back to these tips anytime you need a refresher. I'll see you next week with more advice, strategies, and stories to help you master your dating life. Until then, stay confident, stay grounded, and go after the love life you deserve. You've got this.